Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense...
Oh, a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Yet momentum-changing play. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. Tiny space at the 20. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Bulldogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Running right through tacklers. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a test of toughness, a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. this year's high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Always looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Important third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's a toss play to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's going to pull it down and run. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Throwing for his running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up a 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up.
Touchdown, Tennessee. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Bulldogs. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Vols will crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd down play coming up. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. But down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Final play before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 21, Tennessee 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They bring him down right at the 20. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Lets it go on the move, launching deep. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone.
No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down and more. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Strong. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The DB's backing off from the line now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the tackler. And tackled there by the defense.
A big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to the
Talking about me, nigga, you pick a different formation. Play. All you do is this action all game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's strong. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. This game is far from over.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Might have to try the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score. Georgia.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's strong. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Takes the handoff. It's strong.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big game. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll use the ground game here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
42 Spider. 4-2. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 28, Tennessee 21. On the ready.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Georgia. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often. And this excellent receiver is going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun, looking to scramble. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Great cut. They whiff on him. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Near the 18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And the Volunteers looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28.
That makes the score. Georgia, 35. Tennessee, 28.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because, remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
6th play of the drive coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Snags the quick throw. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown. Fouls. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
And now the crucial try for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's
I swear you so lucky with that shit.
All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with a 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the defense will take timeout to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The ball is getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation